What is the full form of AIDS? Anyone? If you know the answer, unmute yourself and tell me. What is the full form of AIDS? Yes? Anyone? No one knows the full form of AIDS. Unmute yourself and tell me. Unmute, okay, answer do. Yes, you people are writing in the chat box. Yes, the correct answer to this question, and yes, my question is, what is the full form of AIDS? AIDS का full form लिखना है, और someone is writing the full form of HIV. HIV का full form नहीं लिखना है, AIDS का full form तुम लोगों को लिखना है. Yes. And if you unmute yourself, then you tell me the answer. The correct answer is, yes, anyone? Two of you.
Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome.
No doubt, I think only Romita is capable to answer by unmuting, और आरुषि. बाकी लोग तो बिल्कुल ट्राई नहीं करते हैं आंसर देने का. Only 2 people have the confidence of answering by unmuting. Okay, now next question. So acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, this is the full form of AIDS. Now second question is, name any 2 general way of prevention of any disease, particularly infectious disease we people are talking about. Any 2 general way for treating any disease. कोई 2 general तरीके बताओ किसी disease को treat करने के लिए. If we are talking about infectious disease, any 2 point? Anyone? 2 point बताने हैं. कोई भी 2 point general way में बता सकते हो. What are the 2 ways of treating a disease? General way we are talking about. Yes, anyone? ये शुभम प्रताप कौन है? शुभम प्रताप, you are hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you tell me what are the 2 general ways of treating a disease? 2 general तरीके बताओ disease को treat करने के लिए, infectious disease को. Any 2 general way of treating infectious disease? Yes, Subham Pratap. Subham, you know the answer, na? Or you don't know? Subham? I think Subham cannot answer. Muskan, you tell me what are the 2 ways of treating any infectious disease? General way we are saying. Many points we people have discussed so far. बहुत सारे points इस lesson से हम लोग discuss कर चुके हैं. And only 2 general way you have to tell of treating any infectious disease. Yes. Some of you are writing maintaining sanitization and maintaining balanced diet. See, many general way are there to prevent infectious disease. For example, we should clean our surrounding. We should focus on our personal hygiene. Okay, so any 2 general way you have to tell me. Next, what is the another name of rabies? Rabies disease is know that that occur due to the bite of infectious dog or monkey. By dog and monkey, this disease is spread. What is the another name of rabies? Anyone? Rabies का दूसरा नाम क्या है? Anyone tell me if you know the answer? What is the another name for rabies?
Hydrophobia.
Hydrophobia, very good. Yes, hydrophobia is the correct answer. That a person will feel fear by seeing water. So that is hydrophobia. Hydrophobia is the another name given to the disease rabies. Now, next question is, name the causative organism and the vector for disease malaria. Name the causative agent and vector for disease malaria. कौन से causative agent है मलेरिया का, कौन सा है, और vector कौन सा है? The causative organism is, what is the name of causative organism of malaria, and also the name of the vector which is transmitting malaria. Yes, anyone? No one is there who know the causative organism for malaria. कौन सा causative? Yes, Naman is writing. Naman, can you unmute yourself and tell me? Naman?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, these are the short questions. You can unmute yourself and tell me. No need to write. What is the name of causative organism for malaria and vector?
Causative agent Plasmodium and vector
Yes.
female Anopheles mosquito.
Very good. Yes, this is the correct answer, which is given by Naman. Now, next one. These are the type of diseases which are present right from the birth of a person. One word we use for that type of disease, the disease which are present right from the birth of a person. Yes, anyone? The disease which are present right from the birth of a person.
Genetic disease.
Genetic disease, another name. Genetic diseases is, it can be named as genetic disease because through the gene that comes, but it is present right from the birth of a person, I am saying. The word used is, anyone? The word used for
Congenital disease.
Yes, congenital disease. Very good. Congenital is the word which is used for that type of disease. Now next, who first of all discovered antibiotic? The first, and what was the name of his discovered antibiotic? Who first discovered antibiotic? That person's name and the name of that antibiotic also you can tell me. कौन किसने सबसे पहले एंटीबायोटिक बनाया, का पता लगाया, बनाया नहीं पता लगाया, he discovered, and what was the name of that antibiotic? Yes, anyone? Very good, Muskan. Muskan Singh is correctly answering the name of that person. Yes, anyone more? His name was?
Ma'am, Alexander Fleming.
Alexander Fleming. Very good. And the name of antibiotic? Antibiotic का नाम क्या था?
Penicillin.
Penicillin, and it was obtained from which fungi? Penicillium notatum. किससे मिला था वो penicillin? किससे बना था? Penicillium notatum से. Okay. Next question is who discovered or conceived the idea of vaccination? Who give the idea of vaccination? And against which disease? Idea of vaccination was given by? कौन थे जिन्होंने idea of vaccination दिया था और किस disease के लिए उन्होंने दिया था? For which disease? Yes, anyone? You have to name that person and also the name of the disease. Yes. No one? Tanvi, tell me the answer.
Ma'am, question repeat.
Question, name the person who first of all gave the idea of vaccination. Okay, and for which disease he first of all prepared the vaccine? Idea
Ma'am,
of
Edward Jenner.
Edward Jenner. Very good. And for which disease he discovered the vaccine?
Cowpox.
He invented? कौन सा
Small.
किस disease का?
Ma'am, cowpox.
Cowpox? No.
Ma'am, smallpox.
Yes, smallpox is the correct answer. Cowpox वो नहीं था, वो smallpox के वैक्सीन को उन्होंने बनाया था. ठीक है ना? Now, what are the conditions which are essential for remaining healthy? Anyone? ये बहुत बार हम लोग इस क्वेश्चन को डिस्कस किए हैं. What are the conditions essential for remaining healthy? Anyone? Roshan, answer दो तो. Roshan Kumar. Roshan. Answer it. Only 7 participants are there. Roshan. Answer it. Ayush, you answer it. What are the conditions essential for remaining healthy? Ayush. No one is responding in this class. Yes?
Ma'am,
Yes, Roshan. Start.
good physical and social environment.
Good physical and social environment. Yes, that is necessary for remaining healthy. Second one.
Good economical conditions.
Good economic condition of the people. That is also necessary. How good economic condition is necessary, Roshan? अगर गुड इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन होगा तो क्या होगा?
Ma'am,
Yes.
balanced diet ठीक होगा मैम.
Yes, that person can purchase all the important food materials which is necessary for we can say proper development of the body. So good economic condition matters a lot. Good economic, if an immediate cause for that, if a person is suffering from any infectious disease, what will be the immediate cause for suffering from infectious disease? Primary cause, if we people search, what will be the primary cause that the person is suffering from infectious disease? अगर किसी को infectious disease हो गया है तो primary cause या first level cause, when we people search, what will be the reason behind it? What will be the primary cause for any infectious disease? Yes, anyone? Infectious disease के लिए कौन सा cause को हम लोग primary cause में consider करते हैं? What will be the primary cause for any infectious disease? Yes, anyone? If you know the answer, tell me what is the primary cause? Primary cause क्या है? If a person is suffering from any infectious disease? Yes. Arushi, you tell me what is the primary cause if someone is suffering from infectious disease? Arushi.
मैम इसका आंसर मुझको नहीं आता.
Naman. Naman, do you know the
Yes,
answer?
ma'am.
What will be the primary cause or first level cause or immediate cause if a person is suffering from infectious disease? Can you guess?
Primary cause will be the infectious agent or pathogens.
Yes, very good. That is the answer. Arusi, now you got it, I think. The correct answer is the primary cause when we search for any infectious disease or the first level cause, that will be the microorganism or the pathogens which are responsible for causing that disease. Primary cause को अगर हम लोग search करें या immediate cause for any disease, that will be microorganism. Now next one is, suppose a person is suffering from any infectious disease, then what could be the contributory cause for that disease? if any infectious disease, say for example, we will take the example of waterborne disease. कोई waterborne disease का example ले लो, जैसे कि typhoid we are taking, then what are the contributory causes of being of suffering from typhoid? Yes, second level cause या contributory cause क्या क्या हो सकते हैं? If we are saying that the microorganism are the primary, we can say they are considered as the immediate cause, responsible for immediate cause of the disease, then contributory causes are, yes, anyone? Contributory cause, we are taking a disease, typhoid say, or we can take any other disease. What are the contributory causes? कौन कौन से contributory cause में आ जाएंगे बताओ? Anyone? You don't know?
Dirty water.
Dirty or infected water, yes, consumption of infected water, that should be considered as contributory cause. Other points are, और कुछ point add करो इसमें. Contributory cause क्या क्या हो सकते हैं? If we are taking the infected water as the second
Improper
option, first
nutrients.
option. Next. Yes. और causes बताओ, क्या क्या causes को ले सकते हो? Anyone? Don't you think the answer should be immunity level or resistivity of the body? क्या ये हो सकता है contributory cause में? One case is given in your book, and about a child who is suffering from loose motion, and what are the contributory causes that it is given? Body resistivity also. Okay, so that should be also considered as the contributory cause. उसको भी हम लोग contributory cause में ले सकते हैं कि नहीं? Body resistivity, that person's body resistivity is weak, that's why that particular microorganism attack on his body and he suffer from that disease. Okay, so contributory cause may infected water, the mean through which that disease reaches to that particular, we can say, child or person. Next, contributory cause is the immunity level. Then why the immunity level is weak? Again, we are searching the answer. What will be the answer? For lower immunity, what will be the answer? Anyone? Lower immunity के लिए किसको हम लोग दोषी मानते हैं? Yes, anyone? बताओ आरुषि, lower immunity का क्या होगा? For lower immunity, which factor is responsible? Arushi?
Ma'am, the body not getting important nutrients.
Yes, deficiency of nutrient. Some diseases are transmitted by direct mode and some are transmitted by indirect mode. Okay, now which what points can be added in direct mode of transmission and what can be added in indirect mode of transmission of a disease? Yes, anyone? Some diseases are transmitted directly and some are transmitted indirectly. Can you tell me what are the direct mode of transmission? Yes, Muskan Singh, unmute yourself and tell me direct mode of transmission and indirect mode of transmission. We are taking दो ले रहे हैं हम लोग, डायरेक्ट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन और इनडायरेक्ट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन. डायरेक्ट मोड में किसको लेंगे और इनडायरेक्ट मोड में किसको लेंगे? मुस्कान?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, in direct mode, what point can be added?
Ma'am, indirect में होगा air, water, cloth, food.
That is in indirect. In direct mode?
Yes, ma'am. और ma'am direct में होगा
direct
ma'am
mode में
person to person.
Person to person. See, direct physical contact we can say. Okay, in direct transmission, the disease-causing microorganisms are transmitted from infected person to healthy person through physical contact with the infected person. अगर physical contact में आए infected person का, तो that is the direct mode of transmission. If sexual contact also is responsible for direct transmission, then contact with soil, do you think contact with soil is direct mode of transmission? Contact with soil जो है वो भी direct mode of transmission में आएगा, because many pathogen can enter the human body from soil through injuries. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि अगर हम लोग खेल रहे हैं और इंजर्ड हो गए तो हमारे डायरेक्ट जो है सॉइल से हमारे बॉडी में माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म एंटर करते हैं. ओके, तो दैट शुड बी कंसीडर्ड एज डायरेक्ट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन. होता है ना, मेनी पैथोजन कैन एंटर द ह्यूमन बॉडी फ्रॉम सॉइल थ्रू इंजरीज. इंजरीज के द्वारा जो है बहुत सारे माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है हम लोगों के बॉडी में एंटर कर जाते हैं. दैट इज द डायरेक्ट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन. ये डायरेक्ट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन है. ओके, एंड व्हेन वी पीपल टॉक अबाउट इनडायरेक्ट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन, there we will learn that through air, through water, or through food, the microorganisms are transmitted from infected to healthy person. Through vector also, that come under the indirect transmission. So when we are talking about direct and indirect way of transmission, mode of transmission की अगर बात करें तो there are two modes of transmission. One is direct mode, another one is indirect mode. Now it is clear to you all what are the direct modes and what are the indirect modes. Tanvi, can you tell me? Tanvi, क्या बता सकती हो direct mode of transmission? Already 3 points I said to you. Tanvi बताओ तो 3 points. 3 points already we people have discussed in direct mode of transmission. Yes, Tanvi.
Ma'am, physical contact.
Yes. Second one. Second one is sexual contact, and third one is contact through the soil. When we are in direct contact with the soil, and if we people are injured, then directly through soil the pathogens enter into our body. Okay, so these considered as the direct mode of transmission. But indirect mode, if we are talking about, in indirect mode, what we are taking, we are talking about the transmission through soil, transmission through air, transmission through water, and transmission through vectors. Yes, now it is clear to you, Tanvi? क्या तन्वी को क्लियर हुआ?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, entering through our mouth. If the microorganism is entering through our mouth, liver or stomach may be the target. Liver. Okay, now if the microorganism is passing through our, it is transmitting through the blood, it is in the blood, then anywhere in the body the microorganism can reach na, if it is present in the blood. But what we see that in the disease Japanese encephalitis, what happened? क्या होता है Japanese encephalitis में? The microorganism enter from which place? कौन से place से microorganism enter करता है? Tell me about Japanese encephalitis. Sexual. Yes. In Japanese encephalitis, the microorganism enters through anyone? Arushi, sexual. Tell me what happens in Japanese encephalitis? Arushi, I think Arushi is not hearing me. Yes, in Japanese encephalitis, what happened? Which organ is infected? You have learned regarding tissues. Yes.
Brain.
brain is infected. But here everywhere we are saying that if it is moving from this place, that particular thing is getting infected. But this always does not happen. As in case of Japanese encephalitis, what we people are going to observe, हम लोग क्या देखेंगे कि the microorganism is entering through blood, but it is infecting the brain. वो किसको infect करेगा जाके? Brain को infect करेगा. So this is not always the case, we can say. In different cases, different thing happen. But if the microorganism is of Japanese encephalitis, that is which causes brain fever, is entering through the mosquito bite, then the microorganism will go and infect the brain. So it is not always possible that always the microorganism will follow a simple path and it is going to infect the targeted organ. ये हर केस में नहीं होगा कि वो सिर्फ टारगेटेड ऑर्गन को ही इन्फेक्ट करे. ठीक है, तो दिस इज रिगार्डिंग द why do we fall ill chapter. Next, what are the two ways of preventing a disease? What are the two ways? That day I already explained to you. What are the two ways of preventing a disease? कोई दो तरीके? Already we people have discussed these questions. Yes, what are the two ways of preventing a disease?
General way or a specific way?
General way and specific way. Very good. So there are some general ways by which a disease can be prevented, and sometimes we people will adopt a specific way, a particular way to stop a particular disease. So these are the two ways for preventing a disease. Now next is